thank you for joining me once again. Yeah, welcome back. Thank you for all the lovely comments from the last vlog, because obviously it's heavy training, racing stuff, and nothing to do with retro gaming. So it was nice that actually a few people did put some lovely comments on there. Well, it is almost 12 o'clock. It is the 7th of March, which is a Saturday, and I am here, if you can see, beach. I am at Huttoff. So we're at Huttoff Beach, and yeah, I have the CX bike with me, cycross bike, which I try to turn into a bit of a gravel with the bigger wheels and tyres. So we're here for a test drive. I've come at this time. Oh, someone windsurfing. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I can get them in. Just see them. Just see where's it? Just there. So yeah, the tide is out. It looks like there's about 50 meters of hard sand, if it is like that hard, dry out. There's people walking on it. I don't know if the bike is going to be a fail or not. It's about 4 miles up the beach, and I can come off the beach and I can come back down the road and come back here. So that is the plan, to do a couple of loops. So if it's a fail on the shall I say a fail on the sand, then I'm a bit going to be disappointed. But I got here thinking, oh, there'll be no one here this time of year, and it is packed. Literally, I think this side of the car park is two sides to the as you come in, it tees off to, you know, left of a car park or right. I've come to the right, I always do, and I got the last spot here. So yeah, so I'm gonna go on the beach and have a little ride then. So I'll report back to you in a minute. Oh yeah. Oh, this is fun. Woo! Hard work. Ah! I just put the phone away before I fall on the water ditch. Oh man. Yes. Awesome. So, done. That was the Huttoff. 2 laps. And what have we done? An hour and 16 minutes. Obviously, time was ticking due to stopping, running, and all sorts. But, like, what a day. What I didn't anticipate was the channels will run back out to the sea. Obviously, when the sea comes in, as it runs out, it leaves little channels across. So it's like little divots in the sand I had to ride through, and obviously it's a bit bumpy and stuff. And I am soaked. Yeah, proper. So yeah, I did 2 laps, 2 down the beach, and it was really cool because there was a sea wall path all the way back. The only bit was there was some works on the path, so I had to get off onto the beach, come back on, and go down it. But oh, state of play, the bike is absolutely covered in sand, and I forgot to bring my jet washer with me to jet it off. It's I was making some horrible sounds. It needs to strip down and clean because that sand's got everywhere. I've noticed that the calf as you come in is open, with the time being, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Need to do my watch. Yeah, I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know what time I got it. I got it about 11. So it is, yeah. So I worked out 15 miles. About 15 miles that was. Oh, it's 1:30, dinner time. So if that calf's still open, I'm going to go over there now, get changed, get in there and grab some dinner actually, because it's like an hour and 10 minute drive back. So yeah. So it's Sunday, it's 8th of March, and it is 10:30. And I'm here for this. Lincolnshire Associated Cross Country. I'm number 286. don't think there's that many doing it. I think there's about, if I looked on the list, I think there's only about 50 people doing it. I've turned up here at Donington Hall, which is a 20-minute drive from my house. As you look, and it has been raining, of course. I've just been able to register, and the field is very muddy, and obviously expect cross country. So I have brought my Innovate trail shoes. There you go, my trail shoes, which are a bit of a mixed bag between mud and trail concrete. They're mixed bag trainers, and they're pretty cool. What I should have brought is my fell running shoes, because they're a lot lighter. Mud don't stick to them as much due to the sole. I'm not going to go into boring rubber details. Bit of rubber, eh? And a lot better grip. I picked them up and I put them down thinking, nah, I'll be all right across the farmers' fields. But obviously we've had a lot of rain, haven't we, this year? Is it every day pretty much this year until recently? Yeah, and I just walked over there in normal trainers and I was slip sliding everywhere. So, yeah. I think there's going to be a few people falling over today. It's, yeah. The race starts at, as I go to look at my watch, someone texts me, how dare they. The race starts at 5 to 11. So technically I've got 25 minutes. Just going to pin my number to my t-shirt, and then I am going to just sit and chill in my van, because the race start actually is in that field just behind me there. See where the people are? Literally about another 150 metres up there is the race start. So I can sit in my van and just chill. And I really can't be arsed. Honestly, I woke up this morning with a bit of a headache. Must be that can of cider I had. I hadn't drank I hadn't drank for like a year until Christmas. And then I thought, there's a can of cider in the fridge. I'll have that. It's a bit of celebration last night for me. My bike yesterday on the beach. And I thought, and now I woke up this morning with a bit of an headache. So, yeah, still got the cough. And I can't be arsed this morning. So this race is going to be just about getting a run in. Because I haven't ran for over a week, which I should be trying to get my runs into 2 or 3 times a week now, really, with races coming up. And I've just been busy with all the cycling stuff. But anyway, let's chill out and get ready for the race. Done. Cross country done. That was awesome. It was so wet, muddy and horrible. So look, there was I don't know, about 20 people in my category, because there's going off in every age. There's doing like I think like 10-year-olds up to 12 to 14, and then what was mine? 20 plus. So if you was older than 20 years old, you was in mine. I think there was about 20 people, and elite club runners just disappeared, gone. First mile, couldn't see him, gone. I think I was trying to count how many people was ahead. I think I come 9th. So yeah, not bad. I got a few cuts and bruises and mud all over, and I normally bring some water to wash me down, and a spare and some socks I have to change back into. And I was in a hurry this morning and not thinking straight because I couldn't be arsed. And yeah, I'm going to have to use my bottle of drink to wash me down a bit before I go back out. So yeah, good run. Glad to tick that off. Try to see what mileage it was. I'm sure I'll post it up here, picture of it. I think it's about 5 miles. So yeah, all good. Morning prep before the race then, getting the van loaded, and here she is, look. Coach April Ray, making sure the pump works. How you getting on, April?
Good.
Bike ready to go? We'll get the van packed, haven't we? Lots to get in, lots to get in. Needs to get on, don't we? There she is, all packed. Luckily, ready for the weekend, just me, packing light, but good luck, girl, good luck. Yeah. So here we are, battle on the beach, and this is the beach. As you can see, it's one long beach. It is very sunny here. There are someone there wrecking the beach. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I've just get the sun out. Just taken, I think 5.5 hours getting here, and that's here. I'm knackered. I did think about wrecking the race like these guys, getting out there wrecking it. Just had a chat with a guy about how hard this sand is, and this sand is rock hard. This is yeah, it's rock hard, so it shouldn't be a problem cycling. Oh, look at the lovely air. But the sea is well out there. The tide is proper out. Looks like about a mile away. It's a big old beach, plenty of room. Race start is there, so you're gonna come out flying out here, and then obviously all the way down that beach. They have changed the course. The course is, God, get my hair out, Pantene advert. The course is looking, you're supposed to go straight down the beach and then into the woodlands. Because the woodlands is so waterlogged, apparently now we're going up and down the beach, into the woodlands, back out, up and down the beach, into the woodlands, back out, down the beach, and then back through the dunes and finish. There we are, people. Yeah, so been registered, got my number, got some free sunglasses, orange, best colour in the world. So yeah, I did think about going to wrecking it, but I'm so tired. I think I'm just gonna go back to my van. The van is a 10-minute walk from the race arena, race start, race event area. So I'm gonna I'm just gonna go back to the van, pull the bed down, just lay down for a bit, and might watch a bit of a film and just chill out and maybe have a quick nap. This beach is long. Like, look at it that way. I know it's about 3.5 miles to your turn off, but it goes further, and then obviously the other way. It's a long flat beach, and I tell you what, I think it's like 15 degrees. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's a little misty, cloudy kind of thing over there because you can see the hills and stuff. But what a beautiful day. It's really hot. I should have brought my sun cream. I can't believe it. Like, yeah, beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the van. I'll get my bike out, have a ride around the Nema van, see what it's like, and then just there's a woman on a mountain bike here. She's got some big tyres. Yeah, she's flying. Yeah, this sand looks good. Looks like we're gonna be absolutely flying. It's so flat. It really is. That beach I practiced on was not as smooth as this, so that is good because I trained for worse. I say trained, I only went once, didn't I? So yeah, and yeah, I need a haircut and I'm getting it cut next weekend, so all good. But yeah, the loose sand, as you come piling in, it's loose sand. So you start up there where the wood areas, if you can see that, where the people are, and you all come flying onto this beach. So they look like it's scraped quite up, so it's only a little bit of soft sand. So I'm going to run, because I think these small tyres I've got are going to be tricky in the loose sand, unlike the bigger tyres. So I'm going to sprint through it, cyclocross style. I can do that, I've done that. Run and jump on, pedal, go wide, done. So yeah, back to the van now, see you in a minute. Well, just finished. That was, battle on the beach, and that was fucking, that was epic. I've got a hair full of sand because going through the forest there's a drop down, and I normally go around, and for some reason in my head I just thought I was on my mountain bike, so I did this big drop in, expecting the front suspension to obviously take the bounce, the recoil, but no, the front wheel just bounced me, somersault, landed on my head, fucking give everyone a show. So yeah, I am just done. Didn't film anything this morning, getting up, having breakfast. It took me, I mean, get my watch up, see what it says I've done this week. That's running. I want to see biking. I don't know. I fucking can't see. I'll have a look in a minute. But yeah, I'll do a bit of a report when I go trade. But the bike, she did well. There she is. I'm gonna give her a wash. It's Just gone 2 o'clock. And wow, what a race. What an actual race. That was just fucking epic. Started right at the back. And just powered through. So I'm going to get myself changed, wash my bike, and then get off home. And then when I get home, I'll do a bit of a better race report. But that was fucking amazing. Right then, it's the day after the race, day after my birthday. I've got a day off work. I booked the day off work because I thought I was going to get back mega late from Wales. So what I did was I quickly cleaned my bike, just chucked my kit in the car, in the van, shall I say. I skipped dinner because I finished the race at gone 2. I skipped dinner and just pegged it home, stopped for tea at McDonald's, and I got a double Big Mac with bacon. I was starving. And I managed to get home for 8:30. So I did, yeah. So that was 5 hours on the road. Technically 4.5 hours driving, half an hour stopping for tea. But I was knackered when I got home. Oh, last hour and a half driving, I was knackered and my legs were killing me. The pain shooting through my legs from racing and my butt cheeks. You lose a lot. You use some butt cheeks racing, you know, on a bike. But we're here in the games room for a little finish up on this little racing vlog. It's been good actually. Obviously, tick off a few mountain bike races and then get me cyclocross bike ready for battle on the beach. Yes, the wider wheels and the 35mm tyres were definitely helpful. What really helped me in the race was the fact that you used to go once down the beach and then round the woodlands and stuff and sand dunes and then back and used to do 3 laps like that. They changed it this year. They obviously had you coming up and down the beach, which was better suited to me because I'm light, small, got a small frame bike. I just got my head down, fucking powered through, and it was fantastic. Because I entered as a non-competitor racer, because I wasn't sure what caliber of people I'm racing against. Guys who race, these are like, I got there and it was funny. I got there setting up camp and stuff, and I was looking around and I went down the venue. There was loads of race team vans and loads of people just biking around or cycling around, all in race kit, and I was like, shit, what have I got myself in for? What have I set me for? I'm gonna get dropped by 1,000 people and be left lagging behind. I'm all right on a bike. My bike is my strength in triathlon. I was like, this is something different. I've stepped up. I'm here at a proper race now. So yeah, the weather was really nice. You see on Saturday, gorgeous weather, really nice. I spent the day. I went down. I had a nice pizza, nice lovely pizza. I did take some pasta with me to have, and I just saw the pizza thing. I was like, I'm having that fucking pizza. So I had that for my tea because obviously I set off Saturday morning and I got down there at about 2ish. So I had the pizza, chilled around, looked around at the event, went back to my camper van, and I was so tired. And there was a night race I was doing, so I thought I'll have an hour nap, lay down. Couldn't get to sleep, but I just had my eyes shut for an hour, laid in the van. Went and did the night race. It was, let's say, 8:30 at night. It was cold. It was a little bit misty, and you're in the woods, and it was woodlands, dirt, muddy puddles, sand, and it was only a 3-mile course. It took me 16 minutes. What I didn't realise was you got a chip for your foot for the race on Sunday. I didn't know you had to wear it for the time trial. I thought it was literally someone just pressing the stopwatch and your number, and that's what you got. Old school style. So my results showed me as not taking part. Thank you. So I looked at my Garmin time, looked on the results. I think it was about 400 did it, and I looked where I was on their time with my time, and I was about 160 to 180, round about that figure. So yeah, I did all right. But the thing is, I didn't push super hard because I didn't want to crash and hurt myself. I did stumble at one bit, and then a guy come behind, he come off and he hit me in the calf muscle with my pedal, and that was hurting the next day for Battle Mates. So Sunday, obviously, like I said, you've seen, I got some cool shades which are Battle on the Beach, so that was nice. So Sunday I got my medal, I finished the race. There it is. I love how it's orange. A fucking big orange, man. I love orange. So let's talk you through it and bore you a bit about the race. So it's an afternoon race, which was weird because being a triathlete, I'm so used to starting races at like 6, 7 in the morning. So it was a bit different because obviously they had to wait for the tide to get out. I'll tell you what, when you saw that video, how far the sea was away. The beach was, I would say, it was 90% of it was dry. So, and it was so flat. A couple little lumpy bits, nothing like Hut Off Beach. I'll tell you what, yeah, golden. It was flat. So, like I said, my bike setup, because I was using a CX bike, and I said about the wheels and the tires and stuff like that. I was looking around everyone's bikes when there was all there. Everyone had some really nice gravel bikes with like 45, 50 mil tyres on. Like I said, mine were only 35s. There's people with mountain bike with gravel tyres on. There's people with mountain bikes set up as normal mountain bikes. There was fat bike. There was every bike there. It was interesting to see. The gravel bikes were definitely faster. So the race start, because there was an uncompetitive number, I started right at the back. I've seen the start video and it looks like the set waves off, waited a few seconds and then set another wave off. So by the time I got on the beach, I couldn't barely see hardly anyone in front. And I got on and just smashed it down the beach. And I have to say, I was flying past everyone. I was like, what the fuck? I was absolutely just flying. I'm like, am I pushing too hard too soon? And I nailed it down. Then you went around some dunes and woodlands and come back on the beach, and I nailed it back again, overtaking loads more people. And I was like, there's no one my speed to kind of work with and draft with, so you can, because it was windy going down and no wind's coming back, so tailwind coming back. And I didn't feel like it was too windy going up. I just, because I've got my head down, I'm small, I'm only 5'6", just took him, just get on. It was, yeah, and then we come back and we went around some woodlands, sand dunes, all that. I fell off a couple of times. It's ace. One, there's a drop in. And for some reason in my head, I thought it was on a mountain bike. And I dropped in thinking I could just drop and push on. Your front suspension would take the recoil and push you on. That flip I did was brilliant. Bounced off my head, got back up. Everyone was laughing like, you all right? I was like, man, that was fucking epic. Fucking sand all in my ears and everything. Anyway, so yeah, so you did 2 laps exactly like that. And then the third lap, you went back on the beach, but you didn't go all the way to the bottom. You did about halfway, and then you turned up and went up this really steep sand dune. You had to carry your bike up, and then was through some sand dunes, woodlands, and then we come back round to the finish. So, yeah, so this is the distance I did. There it is. I'll put some pictures up and stuff as I talk. Could I have done better? Well, my position, I was well happy with. In my head, I thought 2.5 hours, did sub 2, very happy. To come almost halfway in the finishing numbers, it's 800 odd finished it, and I was 410, I think it was. Obviously, pictures will be popping up here as I talk. I was very happy with that, but then I was thinking to myself, now if I had put a competitive number and gone up a group ahead of me, I know the first 2 groups were seeded from previous racing there, but I could have put a competitive number so it pushed me in front of the one I was in, because starting at the back, you know, I might have saved a bit more time. It was chip time, so, you know, I was happy with my laps because my laps were only a couple of minutes different, so that means I was doing pretty well. But I tell you what, I loved it on the beach. I smashed it. Getting to the point where I could feel my legs burning and the taste of lactic acid in my mouth. I love that feeling of just like my body's screaming me to stop, and I'm just like, fuck off, pushing hard. I love that feeling. Sadistic as it is, I just love that pain feeling. I just love pushing hard. I really do love racing and just pushing myself to there. Can't seem to find that when I swim or run, but on a bike I can just grip the teeth and nail it and just put myself in a hurt locker. Like I said, I didn't find any pelotons, draft groups to work with. Quite a few times on the beach, I'll pass a group and they'll jump on my wheel. And I was drafting a group for a while, and I looked around and like, anyone going to help? Anyone want to go to the front? And this other guy behind me, he's from Wales, talking to me. And he got on the front of my wheel for a couple of seconds, and I pulled back to the front. And later on, when I got on the beach again, funny enough, I caught him leading another group. So I pulled in front of him, save him a bit of energy as well. So he was very helpful for that. But yeah, all round, fantastic race. Really, really enjoyed it. The only downside, it's just so far away. It was so tiring to drive there and back. Would I do it again? Yes, I think I would. I'd love to do it again. I've seen some people posting on the internet about, was this the toughest course? Some people saying it is one of the toughest course, but then other people saying the rainy, flooded one was pretty tough. But did well with the weather. It was chilly to start with, so I had a thin gilet on just to keep the wind off a bit, but that come off on start of lap 2. I was getting hot. But yeah, it was a good event. Would I do it again? Yeah, like I said, I'd like a gravel bike. After doing that, I'd love a gravel bike. I think if I turned up if I did it on a mountain bike actually with gravel tires, would I be as quick? I don't think I'll be as quick on the beach, but I'll be quicker a bit around the trails and stuff like that. Because there was some really cobbled, some really slaty stuff. On the first lap, about 10 people punching straight away. So I was like, oh crap, this is going to be one of them races. But I want a gravel bike. Yeah, my CX bike. I'm tempted to maybe sell that, put the money towards a gravel bike. Because I'm not doing CX races anymore. I passed winter getting wet and muddy and horrible. Throw it on the mountain bike. Because then it would allow me to have wider tyres. I think if I have 45s, I'd be a bit quicker, a bit nimbler around some of the stuff, because it was a bit slippy with the 35s around the woodlands and sand dunes. I reckon, yeah, on a gravel bike, I reckon I could take a few more minutes off. So yeah, I've been wattling on for over 10 minutes. Sorry about that. But yeah, fantastic event. Really, really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, the venue was very cool. Nice. Like, racing on the beach was pretty, and the crowds were really cool. Every time you come back round and you went onto the beach to get back onto the beach, all the crowds all cheering. It was epic. And and if you got this far, thank you very much for watching. I know I'm a retro gamer vlogger, technically showing about retro games and stuff, but I thought, I've had a few comments, people saying about the other side of me racing and stuff, and they like to see it. And the last vlog did pretty well, so I did this one. I might continue another vlog. I've got Xterra coming up in May, in about 5 or 6 weeks. So I really need to get back on the mountain bike, get out, smash the mountain bike. Need to get back on the swimming. I haven't swum for a couple of weeks because I've been concentrating on just cycling. Get my running and swimming now to be back on point. Now a triathlete again. I've got 5 or 6 weeks to really knuckle down, get some effort in, and see how I could do at Xterra in May. So you might see another vlog. But anyway, thanks very much. I really appreciate you guys popping by. The comments were really lovely last time. So yeah, thanks very much. And I hope everyone is well. And I hope I didn't bore too many people. But yeah, take it easy. And I'll catch you maybe on another vlog.